Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a little cloudy, rainy day here in Mechanicsburg. We're taking a look at a German sports sedan today. This is a 2020 BMW 750i. This is my friend's car. He's getting rid of it. I've been in and around this car many times. This has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, 450 horsepower, 480 foot-pounds of torque. It'll go 0 to 60 about 4.4. And this is an unbelievably comfortable and capable sports sedan from Germany, and it is featuring the best blue paint color I've ever seen in my life. It is finished in the San Marino blue metallic. It's the best blue of all time, period. So we're gonna poke around this. Now I've done a review of a 6-cylinder BMW 7 Series, and then I did the 12-cylinder. Still never did the V8 BMW, so we're gonna poke around and see what it's like. So let's talk about the 750. To back up to get this whole thing in the frame because it is such a long car. This is obviously a full-size sedan. It just looks, I'm going to say this so many times, but the blue really is the cherry on top of this car. Now this is a 2020, so it didn't have the huge updated kidney grills quite yet. I think they started that for the 21 model year. I never really had a big problem with the huge grills. I think it fits on such a big car, but this does have the, M Sport package, M Sport tuned suspension. That gives you the blacked out trim and the grills. 21-inch rims and tires on like 285 wide tires. I love the carbon fiber of the caps as well. That fits very well. Plus this dark tint looks fantastic. Now, obviously this will compete with like an Audi A8 or a BMW S-Class, but I think they're all similar in very many ways. It really just comes down to what your preference is. I mean, the S-Class has for a while been the sort of leader of the pack, but I think this 7 Series and the A8 are not far behind. This is a fantastic car, performance-wise and luxury-wise and comfort. I mean, plus you could still rip around like my buddy does here with all his other friends that have fast cars too. So let's just keep talking about the exterior. Now, like I said, this does have the full LED lights, the beautiful kidney grills in the front. Now the new 7 Series is radically different now. They're having another updated 7 Series plus an all-electric i7, which I think is really funky looking. Now this is sort of like a pre-refresh of this generation of 7 Series. But yeah, it has the black trim, which I really like. It's almost like Audi's version of the black optic package. Gives you around the windows, and there's the famous BMW Hofmeister kink. I don't even know if they do that anymore. It's kind of, lots of design cues have gone by the wayside, but this one still looks good. Now this does have a full panoramic sunroof, and this does have the trim down there. Now here's what the exhaust sounds like. It's hard to find like the sportier versions of the S-Class and the A8. I know these cars are all designed for comfort, but this thing will really get up and go as well. I mean, you can fix these, tune these up aftermarket, different exhaust, tunes and all that. But this is no slouch. This car really has it all. It's comfortable, it looks good, the performance is there. Plus you have the German, engineering, which is classic. So, all right, let's take a look at the engine. Now here is the power plant, twin turbo V8. They call it BMW twin power turbo, which is kind of deceiving, even though this is a twin turbo. But yeah, this car has also the hot V setup like one of his previous cars, the Audi S7. That means the turbos are within the engine there. It doesn't take as much time to get the air to travel. You don't lose as much power as a result. But yeah, that is it. I mean, just see how much room is left in here. That gives you room for the V12. Now, when I drove the V12 version of this car, it was definitely different. It had sort of a different feel, but I mean, you're not losing anything. You're not gaining that much in the 4 extra cylinders. I mean, because this is a heavy vehicle, but still, 450 horsepower is less than 600, but 450 is quite a healthy number. So that is the engine right there. It's pretty much, I mean, it's a powerhouse. Beautiful thing. All right, let's check out the interior. All right, going on the inside of the 750. Now this does have the ivory, full ivory leather. I think he actually had this interior ceramic coated as well. Now this car does have the Sky Lounge, which at night you can see all those little dots in the sunroof there. That is essentially lights up at night like it was the night sky. No, the cousin of this car, the Rolls Royce, has what's called a Starlight. I think this is called the Sky Lounge, and this is a fantastic option. It looks really, really good at night. Now this is very similar to the other BMWs that I reviewed. This does have the iDrive system, latest and greatest. I mean, this is a 2020, so it's 2 years old now. But the quality is still here. I love the ivory leather. It goes well with the exterior color. Plus BMWs always have the black on the dash. But yeah, there's the same 2 gauges. I'm gonna start this up because it is very hot. Yeah, there's that classic BMW chime. But yeah, this does have the Bowers & Wilkins sound. I mean, you have there's a fragrance thing you can put in here to get a good smells in the cabin right there. That is, you refill a canister in the glove box. Drive, let's see if we go back to menu. Navigation, communication, radio, connected, my vehicle, all that stuff. Yeah, I think this is a solid setup from BMW. This generation started, I think, around 2017, 2018, and they update them very quickly. I mean, this is a 2020, and already for 2023, they're getting the newest generation of the 7 Series, so you don't really lose anything. It's good to see that they're constantly updating, you know, catching up with the times, because we know the Mercedes S-Class is, I don't want to say the cream of the crop, but they advance their technology and interior designs very quickly, and BMW doesn't want to fall far behind. And I'm not saying Audi is far behind either. I don't have as much experience in an A8. You know, I've never reviewed one of them. This is the 3rd 7 Series that I'm reviewing, so you can see where not where my allegiances lie, but I very much enjoy these big German cars. Now this does have the ZF 8-speed automatic. You do have the shift paddles, but yeah, you have adaptive cruise control, sport, comfort, eco. It has just about everything you would need in a German sports car. Now let's take a look at the back seat. Now the owner of this car, my buddy, went through lots of deliberating because he has 2 kids now, and as you can clearly see, there is unbelievable amounts of room in the back of this 7 Series. 2 like full-size car seats. You know, his kids are younger, but I mean, this is so much room. I'm not even going to attempt to get in here just to get away from their seats. But yeah, you have your climate controls down there, full screen right there, and plenty of room. You definitely can get a good glimpse of the dual sunroofs up there too. So yeah, this is another I'd say plus of this car, is the back seat room. I mean, it is absolutely huge. You still have the beautiful details of the sound system right there. Nice silver trim. There's where you can put your cigarette ashes. Just kidding. But yeah, there's lights up here. Now I forgot to mention when we were out front, this does have the ambient lighting, which I think is a fantastic feature that a lot of German cars are doing. Lots of cars, period, are doing. Yeah, you can get a nice view of the cockpit up there. So yeah, the back seat is definitely a plus of this car, but it's gonna be because there's such a big vehicle. There you can see it does have the carbon core, what BMW preaches about the chassis of this car. Now let's take a look at the giant trunk. Now here's a nice touch of my homeboy. Yeah, there's a German flag right there. Click and hold that, and this opens. Okay, and this is of course huge. I mean, this is absolutely massive. I can't even barely get my whole hand toward the back of that. But yeah, full-size executive saloon, as they say. You're gonna have tons of space. So that's the trunk. You could probably fit 3-4 sets of golf clubs in there. All right, let's wrap this quick walk up. Now this is just a quick walk around of my good buddy's 2020 BMW 750i. Now he's getting rid of this car, and I gotta say, I'm gonna be a little sad. Now if you know whose car this is, you know that they go through cars quite a lot, and I think he's getting rid of this just for his family needs and everything like that. But I am gonna be sad to see this thing go, because obviously it is the best, most beautiful blue color ever, and it's kind of a shame that the sun isn't out today, that we can't see the metallic blue flake in it. But yeah, this car pretty much does it all. If you would like a fast, comfortable, reliable, sporty sedan from Germany, you can't really do much better than this. I know there are other options that are just as good, but I'm gonna be sad to see this go. So we're gonna go take this out on the road now. I'm kind of rushing because I feel like there's big rain coming, as it's starting to rain right now. So if this is something that you like to see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.